Hi friends, and welcome back to Life, Love, and Endless Laundry. And if you're new here, thanks so much for stopping in. Today I am doing a grocery haul, pantry organization, and fridge cleanup. So if you need some motivation, then please keep watching. So I wanted to show you real quick our Costco haul. This isn't everything that we normally get, but it's what we were out of and stuff I wanted to stock up on. I think you guys have seen this before. This is the coffee we love. We don't do the pods or anything, so this is just ground coffee. I love this cereal. I don't get it a lot because I end up eating it for snacks, and like I already broke into it when I got home and had a handful just because it's good, and I was starving, but I didn't want to stop at like McDonald's or anything. I also got these. I got a little bit more packaged stuff than I normally do, but my daughter goes to this really fun festival for a weekend, so I wanted to make sure she had some, better choices for snacks and stuff. Oh, hold on, my husband's calling. Okay, I'm back. He just wanted to let me know he was on his way home. So that's why I got these snacks for my daughter, and then obviously she's only going to take a few, and then whatever she doesn't eat, I'm sure my son will like. He's gluten-free, so this will be perfect for him. And these, my kids really, really love these. I'm allergic to chocolate, so I have to stay away from them. These are really good. They're not gluten-free, but my husband can eat them, and my daughter, she's gluten-free sometimes. And then, well, actually for most of the time now, but she doesn't have to be gluten-free, so she'll sometimes grab those here and there. These my son loves every morning with his breakfast. These are my favorite. So I get this is a huge bag, and I think it's only like $3.99. And then I got these for my husband. He's never had them before, but those are all his favorite things. So I thought, I don't know, he might be interested in trying those. And then these, I've showed you these before in a haul. They are our favorite kind of olives. And then these are really good. My kids really like them. They don't say gluten-free on the package, but I don't know. My son's never had a problem with them, so. But if you're allergic to gluten or whatever, don't take my word for it, because it does not say it on the package. These my kids also like, and my kids are older. I don't have little ones anymore, so, they eat older kid snacks. And then this, my mom and dad actually got us started on this butter, and my husband loves it. He used to put it in his coffee, but now we just get it all the time. This is my kid's favorite kind of deli meat. Also this kind. I like this better, but this is 0 points on Weight Watchers, so. We like these. I can't have pork without having issues, so I like the beef hot dogs when we have them. We don't have them very often, but this, I like getting this. It's like 4 something, and it's huge. So we shred that up for like tacos and nachos and sandwiches and all that. This is another one of those things I don't usually get. It was just for my daughter to take with her this weekend. Just a few of them, but they have a good amount of protein. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, I just thought it would be better than her eating from food trucks or whatever they have there. I have no idea. Also these, they're beef sticks, another good form of protein. Probably not the best, but better than the alternative. These my kids love, and I actually, well, so does my husband, think they're better than regular chicken nuggets. Also this is a staple in our house. My son and my husband loves these. I used to really like them, but I had to cut out gluten and dairy for the most part, so that's a no-no. And then, of course, we got to get the spinach, and it's huge. I don't know if you can tell. That's like $3.99, I think. And then berries. They didn't have blueberries this round, but I usually get strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. I love them for the most part. I'm the only one that eats those. My son will if there's no apples. These are from Kroger. I have to have those. We get these every time. These are from Costco. Also these. And then these I picked up for my parents. They're frozen organic blueberries. They love them. I think they have them as snacks and sometimes in smoothies. I'm not sure, but I may have had these once or twice, but I like the wild blueberries from Costco. And then these are perfect for just throwing in a pot or roasting. They're so good, and you don't have to do anything to them. They're already washed and ready to go. And then these we get every time also. These actually are from last week when we went, but we get grapes almost every time. And then this, another packaged item I don't usually get, but they're for my daughter to take. And then tonight we're gonna go and pick out like crackers or something for her to take or to have with this. These does not have the top on it, but we get these from Costco as well. They're so much cheaper than Kroger and they last a lot longer. I can't remember the names of them. And then over here, I haven't unpackaged the meat yet. But we're gonna divide these up into pounds. This is the ground beef. I like having ground turkey, but we have to include beef sometimes because I have really low iron. And then I got this for my husband to do on the smoker because he loves smoking meats. And then this, I think this is a 10-pound bag, and I get that a lot as well. And this is stuff from last time. We usually get the baked chips, but they didn't have them. And then the Gatorades we get at Costco too. And oh, I didn't get them this time, but we get them almost every time we go to Costco. These are our favorite tortilla chips, and it's a huge bag. Can you tell? For $3.99. So that's always awesome. And these, I don't know if you guys do this, but I hate carrying stuff in one by one from like Costco or Sam's when they don't give you a box. So I just got a couple of these from Target, and they work great, and I just load them up at the store, and then also, you know, the Costco bags that you can get there. So I'm going to put all this stuff away, and then let's get back to cleaning. So I figured since I had to clean the fridge before I put the food away anyway, I would take you along with me. So I am just wiping down all the shelves. I like to take each thing off each shelf, wipe it down, get all the crud and crumbs out of there, and then wipe down any containers that I use to put the food away, like these eggs. And our shelves get pretty gummed up with like jellies and sauces and crumbs. I really don't know how. It must just like leak out, but I do this every time, or try to, every time I go grocery shopping, just so it's not a huge mess later. I do want to get some more fridge organization bins and stuff like that, and like those ones for fruit and berries and stuff, so the ones with like the mesh on the bottom. So hopefully if I can find those, because they didn't have them at Target last time I went. I'm going to be collecting them over time, and then hopefully I'll do a complete refrigerator and freezer clean out once I get those. I got these from, I believe it was Target or Walmart. They always have good bins and stuff. But this just helps keep our sauces and stuff all together, and you can just pull the whole thing out, like say if you're having a peanut butter and jelly, or you could grab the other one if you're having hamburgers and stuff, because you have mustard and ketchup and everything all in one little bin. This is our meat and cheese drawer. It's quite full, but that's okay. We go through this stuff pretty quick. And then my berry drawer, because usually I'm the only one who eats them, always seems to be a mess. Usually every other time, like I'll wipe it out this time, and then next time I will take all the drawers out and just scrub them down in the sink and put them back. So this is what the fridge looks like right now. Pretty organized and clean. Like I said, I want to get some more organization bins, and I will show you that when I do get that. And then for our pantry, it was a disaster. I hadn't seen it this bad in so long. It is a tiny pantry. We ended up putting it in kind of last minute when we were redoing our kitchen. It was just a little extra corner space that we had, and I really wanted a pantry. So my husband just added some drywall and shelves and kind of closed it off. And then I got this door from, it was like Craigslist or something. I think it was originally a closet door. But it worked perfect for this. And then my husband just like frosted the glass, because I didn't want to see everything you know, that was in there, because even when it's clean it kind of looks cluttery. So I'm just taking everything out, kind of like I did with the fridge. Like I said, it was such a mess. It was just we have a little bit of food downstairs in our basement, and some of this stuff should have been down there anyway. It was just kind of lazy when I get home from grocery shopping, or when my husband would just shove everything in there with no organization. Of course, when you're snacking and stuff, you just grab it and throw it back in without even thinking where it's supposed to go. There were some boxes and bags that were pretty much empty that shouldn't have been in there. And these shelves are so nasty with crumbs and God knows what, I don't know. So I have to wipe them out and give them a good scrubbing. I also want to get some organization bins for our pantry too. Like I said, I just haven't found the ones I want, and I don't want to just go out and buy some just to have them. I want them to fit my space and look nice and neat, but I also want them to be practical, because you know, some of these pantry videos I watch and they look amazing, but it's not something that would work in our house. Like, I can't label everything. Some of the stuff I can, because you know, I just use a marker or whatever, and I can erase it as I change out the stuff in the containers, but I can't label everything just because I don't get the exact same stuff every time. But I think it looks so cute and so organized, and I just wish I could be that way, but it won't work for our family, so I'm not going to do it. So after I wiped out all the shelves, I'm just putting the cereal and stuff back up at the top. That seems to work best for us. Like I said, you can tell really how tiny this pantry is from this shot. And don't mind my countertop. I took everything out of the pantry and put it up there. And also I picked a bunch of stuff from our garden, so I have tons of zucchini and squash. Then, like these containers I can do because I always have pasta or spaghetti noodles. So I just fill them up and then write on there what is in there with an acrylic marker. So same here, I'm just emptying out the half-used containers of our gluten-free noodles and adding them into this container, which should have been done before, but like I said, my pantry ended up the way it was and looking like a disaster because of laziness. So and a lot of times, you just don't have time, so you just shove things in there, and I'm going to try and be better about it and be better with staying organized. So with these, I like to write the expiration dates on the bottom or underneath what's in the container, just so you're not eating expired food. These are really good. I like to, when I'm doing Weight Watchers, I like to have these, and there's some black ones from Trader Joe's too, and the points are really low on those, and they're really good too. And then this basket is from my mother-in-law. She just gave that to me, so I thought I would use it for my overstock or stuff that won't fit into the containers right now. And then I'll just put that towards the back of the pantry, or next to the jars that as they empty, I'll just fill them up with these. And then boxes like this, usually I like to dump into a Ziploc just so that they're sealed a lot better. But again, this was just put away like this, so I am doing it right now. And I just do the same thing with the Ziplocs and write what's in there and also the expiration date. And usually my husband will eat just regular. He doesn't have to eat gluten-free. Sometimes my daughter and I will. My son is pretty much gluten-free for the most part. He does have one splurge day, usually Friday, where he gets pizza and we all get like something out, like, from a restaurant or whatever. But for the most part, he is gluten-free, and I try to be because my doctor said I should try and cut out gluten and dairy, so I am doing my best. But this little jar I thought was so cute. I thought it should start doing it this way because it's a little bit cheaper. But this is quinoa, and this is a little jug from milk that we get from the farmer's market. We also get the bigger ones, and since the bottles are so cute, I can just use them as storage containers instead of buying storage containers. Why not buy a cute little storage container that has something in it that you'll use, like the milk, and then you can use it afterwards for storing your stuff like this, and it's super cute. So with it being such a tiny space, I kind of have to play around with where things are, and obviously I'm going to move things as I figure out what we use the most and what needs to be up front and what I can push towards the back that we don't use as much. This ramen comes in these big bags from Costco, and my husband likes them for work and stuff, but the bag, there's no way to seal them, so I just put it into a big Ziploc. Then this container has the little individual oatmeal packets. I don't know, you probably can't tell from this view, but I thought it was a cute way to store them. I did that last time I organized the pantry. And this shelf is more for like breakfast stuff, minus those those little chocolate almond ball things. But I figured each shelf can have things that we always reach for, for breakfast, or like that top shelf up there is more for dinner, that kind of thing. This is for coffee. I need to find a cute little container for that, and also for the coconut cream powder. I want to put that on our coffee bar. We don't use this Jif peanut butter very often, so I'm going to put that towards the back. We like to get the Kirkland's organic peanut butter. It's more natural and doesn't have the sugar that this kind does. And then I always have a basket for my potatoes and onions, and I know in my last video years ago, a bunch of people said don't put your potatoes with your onions, but we go through these super fast, and I have never, in all the years that I've done it, had a problem with it. So and then for this shelf, I figured this could be more like cans and jars. Like I said, I put a lot of them downstairs. We have a shelf down there for just kind of like overflow. I usually have this at the bottom of our pantry, but I thought if it were up higher, it would just be easier to get to, and then I could put like the chips and stuff at the bottom, because usually we would put the chips next to our pantry, and that doesn't look good. So I thought if I could fit them in here, that would be a lot better. And then this is more of our snack shelf, just like the grab and go type things. Those graham crackers, they're gluten-free. If you haven't tried them, you need to try them. They're so good. They're better than the regular ones. And then for the chips, I thought I would just throw them in this little basket. I think I got this one at Walmart. It was just like $4 or something, maybe even Target. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but I thought this would be perfect to hold all of our chips. Oh my gosh, I need to get in there with a scrubber. There's some paint on the floor, and also we had our counter guys out, and they had left some, I don't know, some sort of markings on here. I just need to get down and scrub it with some good cleaners. So let me know if you're new here, what types of videos you would like to see on this channel. And also, if you didn't know, I have a DIY channel called Coffee with My Sunshine. So be sure to check that out if you like home decor DIYs. And also to all my returning subscriber friends, thank you so much for all your love and support and all your sweet comments. And I just really appreciate you coming by and cleaning with me. Also, these are those little chocolate keto little snacks I was telling you about a little bit ago. My kids really like these. They are really dark chocolate from what they tell me, but super good. So thanks so much for watching. And oh, here's all the boxes that I condensed down, and it just really helps to make your space look clean and organized. And those will go in the recycle bin. So this is everything all finished. Like I said, not super fancy, but organized, and hopefully it'll work for us. I will have some more organizing and decluttering videos coming up as I get the containers I need to do so. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!